With me today on episode 10 is Mr. Tom E. Tom E, welcome, sir.
Thanks.
Rocking on as always. Now, Tom E is launching Loophole Commissions tomorrow, Wednesday, 12 at 7 a.m. Eastern on WarriorPlus. Mr. T, tell us about Loophole Commissions. What can people expect if they click on the link just below this description box, taking you through to the landing page to have a look at it? What can they expect?
Well, it is a, last month we found a loophole. This month, we found, actually this one was discovered by my partner. It's a very clever way of using non-existent content. Okay, so you're on YouTube, and what we do is we teach you to find certain keywords, turn them into videos, but these videos don't actually exist. They are scheduled videos because you can schedule a live video up to 3 years into the future, and this live video never has to actually take place. And the second you schedule it, YouTube gives you brutal rank, and so you end up on the first page, as long as you go with the training with our keyword and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing. My partner Vic, he's been doing it for months, and he just outranks everything. It's pretty crazy that no one has seen this before. So but instead of and so the whole technique is, can you hear me, by the way, because I know we had a spotty internet connection?
Yep, can hear you perfectly.
All right. So so what happens is the most important part of this method is the thumbnail. Okay, since the videos are empty, when you do a search for a keyword on YouTube, what do you see? You see thumbnails. Okay, and so we give you some pretty sexy thumbnails that people click onto. Instead of having an affiliate link in there, we've developed a software. It's a viral software that gives away free stuff, okay? Free leads, more specifically. And everyone loves free stuff. We've tested it for a long time, and it gets a ton of clicks. And so they go on to an opt-in page, where in exchange for their email, they get our free software. And so now we have a free lead. This happens a lot throughout the day. We get a lot of free leads. And then once they have opted in, they get dropped off at our funnel page where they get upsold on a $17 product, which also helps them make money basically doing what we do. And it works very, very well. It's a fun little technique. You can either use it to make leads and money, or, if you're a YouTuber and you're looking to rank various stuff, it's great just for the ranking power alone.
Brilliant. Now, there are 3 parts to this particular product. There's the traffic ranking part, ranking these videos on YouTube, which are scheduled videos. Number 2, then there's the giveaway part, getting people onto the list, and the upsell part. So it's it's an ingenious system with quite a few moving parts. Is this for beginners, Tommy?
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely for beginners. It's funny. We release a product, just about once a month. And every time my partner pitches me, I always reject it. So the first time you pitched this, I said no, because me, I only release unique products because I think our marketplace is full of shit right now. It's make money in 60 seconds, whatever, software that does the same thing over and over. This is why a lot of the big vendors, their pages are tanking because the products are boring, the sales pages are boring. So when he pitched me, he pitched me on the ranking software, right? And I go, okay, that's cool. And then he said, we're going to send that to affiliate videos. And I go, boring, sounds like it's been done before, and then it goes, how about we do it to Amazon review videos? No, just as boring, and then he said, well, I got the software, and he showed me the software, and he says, I can tweak it around this method. And then I got more interested. I said, well, the software has kind of been done before. Me and Brian Winters did something similar a while back. But if we combine the two, then I got excited. I was like, holy moly, now we got something. It's the same thing with Unfair Advantage too. The first time he pitched me, I was like yawning, and he has to stay on his feet and come with suggestion after suggestion. And that's, when he found the 24-hour cookie thing, I was like, yes. So,
So then my question is, you mentioned unfair advantage, and that came with a brilliant case study. That was your business partner's daughter, Vic's daughter. I think she's a 12-year-old who was able to make good money with your previous product. What's the case study supporting this, or how much testing have you done? What have early results found for you and your team?
We haven't done any crazy, excuse me, case studies this time. You know, we could easily have Yana's daughter do it again, but it will be kind of cheesy to do that twice in a row, because even though it works, people at that point would go, huh, are they cheating? Is this really working, you know? So with this one, the case study is Vic himself. You know, he's done it. Now, he does have a few students who have been doing it, but this thing, you know, I had to go on vacation, and so we had to put this whole thing together on short notice, and so we didn't have time to record any other case studies. But no, he himself, though, is a wonderful case study because he has been using this ranking thing, you know, for, I don't know, at least for months, if not years. I know he took his wife's YouTube account to 1 million views, you know, using this and the unfair advantage method. So, you know, it works.
Now that alone is powerful. If we're just talking about the traffic part, before we even get into Vic's ingenuity on the back end, just knowing that if anyone to pick sort of Loophole Commissions tomorrow, right, that they're getting into a system where they could ostensibly grow their YouTube channel to 1 million views. Now that's not the promise, but the power of that front end system, the first part, the first third of this product alone and worth people's interest.
Absolutely. Yeah. And again, the clue is to give stuff away for free, you know, because a lot of people, when they're on YouTube, they're, you know, just to get them to click your link is one thing, and then to get them to buy is another thing. So we sort of went with the principle of last month's launch, Unfair Advantage, that, okay, let's make the you know, the ticket of admission a free thing, and you know, and that really works, because you get them in, and then once they're in, now they're in your funnel, and you can upsell them.
Brilliant. So let's talk about that funnel very briefly, not the product funnel itself, but as in within the products funnel. What's happening in the back end now? Once someone goes through, so the people are going to be driving massive traffic to these giveaway forms created by Loophole Commissions. One is a lead through. What happens to that lead? What do they see?
All right. So, excuse me. So they click on, and then they get into another landing page. It's got a video, you know, where we basically explain what this is. And then they are told that, you know, they're going to get free leads, but how would you like to also make money on it? You know, and then the video explains it, and then they're offered, you know, to buy it, and to buy in, they're basically going to be making $17 for each person that does the same that they do if they spend $17. Now, let's say that you were a customer of this, you know, and then, you know, you post it on YouTube, and then Bob signs up, right? So now you get Bob's lead. If Bob signs up Barbara, then he gets Barbara's lead, but you also get Barbara's lead. If Barbara signs up Cynthia, now she gets that lead, but you also get Bob's, Barbara's, and Cynthia's lead. And so it really starts accumulating. Now, if Cynthia decides to join, and she decides to you know, to get do the $17, that's where the pyramid, so to speak, ends for you. Okay, but now you're getting paid. So anyone below Cynthia, you're not getting the leads anymore. You know, but you know, that's how we built it. So it stops when someone pays, but then you get paid. But you know, the magic of it is that it creates a lot of traffic. So you're going to get a whole lot of Bobs and Barbaras and Cynthias.
Well, I'm sure anyone listening to this is looking forward to collecting their own Bobs and Barbaras, which they can do by clicking that link below and going through to the Loophole Commissions sales page. Now, Tommy, I won't keep you any longer than necessary. Tell us what's happening with what's in the funnel, the actual product funnel. If anyone were to purchase Loophole Commissions, you know, tomorrow when it launches on Wednesday, 12th of November at 11 a.m. Eastern, what will they be faced with next once they pick up the front end product? What's in the actual funnel, and how is that going to help them accelerate and win more with your product?
Okay. I actually have to look at my GV sheet here to remind myself what's in the funnel. All right. So the OTO number one is a unthrottled version. Okay. In order for people to make money with this, they actually have to, or get leads to make the whole thing work, they have to use keywords. We give them keyword training, we show them how, and we have a software that actually does the job for them. Now, the basic version has some limitation. It's got a basic search function, which allows them to go only so deep into the search pool of YouTube. With OTO1, they get our advanced search functions which opens it up completely, so that it's basically unlimited what you can search. It's not that you're not going to see results with the front end product. It's just that we have, reduced it somewhat. Part of that is we don't want to see saturation. We had thousands of people jump on our last launch. We're probably going to have thousands this time, well, hopefully. And if thousands of them all use that same advanced thing, we might start seeing saturation. And so we made that OTO1 instead. Let's see, OTO2. Oh yeah, OTO2 is actually Vic's personal strategy. That is where, because he uses the system himself. That's where we got the numbers: 97 leads, $109 daily, which is the average. And so he gives away his own juice, his personal resources, and then it's an over the shoulder process that shows you everything that he did and still does to make the money that he does with it, which goes way deeper than the main course. OTO3 is for people who basically don't want to do any of this. They just want the results. What we've done is all our sites get a lot of daily traffic. What we do is when they sign up for this, we show them, and when we show them how to do this, we get their Facebook pixel, and we insert it on all our pages so that they automatically get to retarget everyone who hits us, which is thousands and thousands of people every day. Then we set up an automatic funnel for them that goes into the Loophole Commissions system, but we don't use the standard funnel that regular users do. We use Vic's funnel, we use some of his students' funnel, and it's a funnel that's been proven to never convert below 30%. We set this all up for them so that all they have to do is basically grab OTO3 and the machine starts pumping in traffic, and the traffic starts pumping in leads and commissions. So it's a pretty, we've never done this one before, so I'm kind of excited about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, now with the OTO4, that's a professional edition. So like I said earlier, the most important part of this process in order to get people to click, other than the keywords, is the thumbnails. And so they get 3 thumbnails that we custom made for them with the front end version, but you can only post so many videos with 3 thumbnails because you're going to exhaust those keywords, and then with this upgrade, we give them a ton of other niche thumbnails, plus we give them a whole graphic library of thumbnail images, plus a built-in editor so that they can, so they don't have a limit. Because a lot of times, you'll be sitting with this and you'll see, you'll see a juicy keyword that you just know no one else has, but no thumbnail exists for it. And that's where our library comes in, where you can just grab one of them. And then OTO5 is where you partner up with Vic. His real name is Madon. I don't know why he uses Vic Cardi, but now he's stuck with it because he's using so much.
As we call him, the artist formerly known as Vic. Or
yeah, exactly. And so that's a coaching program. You jump on a weekly Webby where he audits your Loophole Commissions business, make sure that you're on track. We do this with every product, and we have amazing results. He always reports back to me, week 1, week 2, and he tells me all the students that have results. So it's for people who have, maybe you've done this internet marketing thing for a while and you just still hasn't seen results, and you want, someone who's actually proven themselves to take you by the hand and do it.
Now that last one's really good, because I think there is a tendency in our space for people to create products, then leave people on their own to fend for themselves. This is brilliant, right? The idea that, no one's suddenly promising Tommy is going to be there to handhold you for 4 hours a week, but there is some continuity. You're getting Vic, you're getting a creator sitting there and giving you the best that he can to help you. So that's a really great OTO and a really good value there. My final question, Mr. T, is can this be used for everyone in every niche, or does it lend itself to certain niches, make money online, or IM better than other things like crypto or health or e-commerce?
I don't think it can be used universally, you know, since the lure of it is two things. Well, you know what? No, I stand corrected. I stand corrected because it's really about ranking on YouTube. And anyone, you know, most people who search for stuff on YouTube, you know, they're looking to rank. You know, if you had, no matter what you run on YouTube, all right? But again, it's not universal. Obviously, make money online, YouTube SEO, things like that. You know, they're going to be strongest, you know, but there are some niches for which this won't work.
Okay. Well, listen, Loophole Commissions coming out tomorrow, Wednesday 12th at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be another winner. Now, for anyone who wants to pick this up, just click the link below. You've heard what's in the OTOs. You're in for a treat. Tommy, thank you for your time today.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks for having me.